Woo-wee. Route of the week. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Man, did you watch that young man play? I've been watching him every week. So smooth. Mm-hmm. The way he goes about his business, how he runs his routes, why he runs his routes. This route of the week is extremely important this week is because it shows his knowledge of knowing how to play against zone recognition. We got St. Brown right there, so they put Williams down into slot. First of all, you have to understand what is the responsibility of these guys. You got the linebackers down here where their responsibility is flat, 15 yards, curl, hook, curl, flat. Secondary, post, deep outside 1/3, deep outside, and then the safeties, deep half. But there's two safeties. The safety is coming down to the weak side because the strength is here to the right. So you have right now, this is zone coverage. But what St. Brown does not do, he doesn't run inside with his pants on fire. As he gets by the corner and the linebacker, he breaks down and does a hesitation step, which is an indicator step to the quarterback. Look at the linebackers, read the eyes of the quarterback. Now, the quarterback now, this is why you get paid oodles and noobles of money, where you understand loft to get the ball over the defenders. And by getting the ball over the defenders, Milano jumps up and tips it, but doesn't get enough on it because the quarterback, Jared Goff, does a great job of getting it over. St. Brown catches the ball with his hands, not with his forearms, not with his breastplate, catches it with his hands and takes off running. Watch this. So go back. He did something that's very subtle. So what you can't see is Laportis gets, I think this is Von Miller. So he has to get a little chip to kind of get out there. He has an outside release, and Von Miller understands. So he tries to get a little chip. Von Miller throws a little haymaker, right? Gives him a little head nod. But watch St. Brown when he gets right there. He angles out, which when he angles out, that makes the linebacker.
He's moving the linebacker out.
He's moving the linebacker and moving the safety, who has to now get over. Milano's, who's right there near the tail of the lion, he's just eyeing the quarterback. But look at the linebacker looking at St. Brown going, uh-oh. But here's something he does. Remember when I tell you about guys who landing strip? Mm-hmm. He uses a deficiency of telegraphing a route. Well, let me give him a landing strip to think. I'm going to go outside. When he does that, watch what the safety, go back. Watch what the safety does when he does a little landing strip. Go back. Watch what the safety. See the safety all of a sudden opens up and starts to now opens up anymore because he goes, uh-oh, he must be running a post or a go. But then he goes inside and look what it does with the safety. Just enough to make him hesitate, and the safety now gets outside the frame of his body, and because he's outside the frame of his body, he slips a little bit. So subtle and so small.
Steve, how much is Jared Goff reading this linebacker that keeps moving further and further from the hash, right? Because of the way Amon-Ra's taking him out.
He's reading the linebacker.
He's reading the linebacker less than he's reading Amon-Ra, really.
Well, he's reading
because he throws the ball before the break.
Yes, but the reason why he throws it before the break because he's reading the linebacker, that gives the linebacker, that linebacker keeps going.
Yeah.
To open up the throwing lane.
Yep.
So he knows I can't move Milano, but I can move the other linebacker. And my receiver helps me out by widening.
Yep.
And he widens the safety. And so let me go ahead and put some air on this and get it to my guy. That's what I call an excellent route. That's why this is a route of the week. Were there better routes out there against man coverage? Yes, A.J. Brown had a great back shoulder. But this is about understanding how to run against zone coverage, route recognition, understanding the defense, knowing what the defense, what their coverage alignments are, what their assignments are, and utilizing that you understand what the zone responsibility of the defenders are, and using their knowledge against him to open them up against something that they shouldn't be doing. So quick story. I was talking to some folks, and they were saying that with St. Brown at USC, he was primarily a slot receiver. He says, hey, I want to play outside. And they let him play outside. He goes out and plays primarily outside. He wanted to show everybody. And because of that, that actually dropped his stock. A lot of people saw that he was not an outside wide receiver. And so because of that, they start to plug in those minuses. They don't go, well, the coaches weren't very good. The offense coordinator didn't do this, and the quarterback wasn't this. They don't do that. They just go, you didn't. And so it dropped him. And it dropped him to get the opportunity to play in Detroit. And what you look at Detroit, when you see Williams, they have him playing X, and they have St. Brown playing Z. A lot of motion, or F. And he's put in a position to play in motion. And why is this important? It shows that he has his speed and route recognition in the zone. And let me show you now on this other play of how his will and his heart is not on a document or piece of paper.
Here's the deal, people. All season long, you can win up to 1,000 times your cash. Only on Underdog. Pick higher or lower on your favorite player, and you can join the millions of fans winning millions this season. Sign up today using promo code UD89 and you'll get a free pick as part of your first cash entry plus $1,000 in bonus cash. Again, promo code UD89 to cash in on every touchdown this season, only on Underdog.
Right here, it's balls to the wall. You gotta go ahead and get inside. So he's down here at the bottom, condensed formation again. Laporta's up there. Tim Patrick is in the slot down here at the bottom. They run little underneath route to get the safeties and to push the linebackers. He sees zone coverage, sit in the middle, but watch his finish. His finish is, I'm going to finish with my shoulders. And it took 3 or 4 guys. Actually, what they ran was they take it. Usually, they put St. Brown right there. So what they put him in, this is called F angle. They usually run this with the running back. But they put St. Brown back there, and they run that. Some people call it Texas angle, F angle, depends on which offense you're in. But it's an angle route by the running back, mismatch with the linebacker. And why is it a good play is immediately do I get off the angle? And if I don't get off the angle, it puts a bind between the linebacker and the corner. Go back up. Watch how the corner up here at the top, I think that's Elon. Not Elon Musk, but Elam. Right? So look at the corner goes back and look at the linebacker. He's like, oh, I can't get beat outside. Yep. So he gives an indicator step like he's going outside. And what does that do? That moves the linebacker and opens up the middle of the field. Pretty good.
Man.
Guess what, folks? That's Route of the Week. Brought to you by St. Brown.
Steve, how many guys had this combination of how smooth Amon-Ra is, but how physical he is at the same time?
So a lot of people believe their receivers have that. And a lot of receivers believe they have it, but they don't show it on a consistent basis. St. Brown is consistently showing he can do it day in and day out. He doesn't show up one day and disappear the next game. He shows up game after game, play after play.
Steve, he had 14 catches in this game. The last time somebody had 14 catches for the Lions was week 8, 2013.
That had to be Megatron.
It was Megatron when he had 329. You played that same day. Do you remember the day that Calvin Johnson had 329 in 2013?
2013. I think I had some good yards too, and then I saw Calvin Johnson. I said, dag damn it, that damn Megatron.
329.
Look, if you think you had a great day, then you turn on SportsCenter with Stuart Scott, and Megatron would just kill your dreams and hopes.
I'm about to lead this next block.
I'm about to eat. Nope.
You didn't make the show.
You didn't make the show. You get a little credit. Good job.
You have 4 for 42.
What I have?
4 for 42.
I had a touchdown though, huh?
No.
My little old self, I only had 42 yards. But it was at Tampa. But I could tell you, I remember this play
How do you remember this?
because I was hot. I'm talking about hot. And so we were running a play at this time. I think it was 609. I had a 9 route. I was supposed to run a clear out route. And I was so mad, bro. I changed my own route without telling anybody and forced the quarterback to throw me the ball. I was supposed to run a go route, open it up. It was 8. Greg had a 7. So it was a 6. He was running deep in, LaFell. And Greg's running 7 to clear out to take the safety out. I was supposed to run a 9, so in case he, to throw it. You know what I ran? I ran the dig route. I ran the dig route, and the quarterback threw me the ball. And LaFell goes, bro, that wasn't a route. I said, I know. I needed to get the football. That's the kind of stuff. That was the kind of stuff that happened. Sometimes the best mistakes or screw-ups will eagle up to a first down.
Well, hell, that wasn't a screw up. That was deliberate.
Yeah, that was just me being a punk.
Yeah. Hey, you got the ball.
I sure did.